Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Noah here, and welcome back to another episode of Sir Predictions. This is the series where we try to predict Sir's inventory for tomorrow. Unfortunately, last week I wasn't able to predict anything correctly, but some of you guys rose above the top and predicted something correctly. And this time it might actually have been the most people that have predicted something correctly so far in the Destiny 2 predictions. Because a bunch of you just predicted Sweet Business correctly. And once again, everyone just predicted one thing that everyone guessed. And it was the Sweet Business. So congratulations on predicting something correctly, and since you predicted something correctly, you are this week's super special prediction, Aggressive Businessman. Yeah, let's go with that. But seriously, congratulations on predicting something correctly, and let's see if you can do it again this week. Remember, if you guys would like to feature in next week's episode of Sir Predictions, just leave your predictions down in the comments below, and if you get something correctly, you'll be featured in next week's episode. And with that, let's get on with today's predictions. Alright, so today we're going to be starting off the predictions with the Warlocks, and I predict that Sir will win for the Warlocks the Lunar Faction boots. The Lunar Factions give your Rift an additional ability to automatically reload allies' weapons when they step in it. So as soon as you step on the Rift, your weapons will be fully loaded, and this can be very useful, especially for when you're trying to do some big damage in a short amount of time. Mostly when you're fighting a boss where you need a lot of DPS really quickly and you have a short amount of time to do it. This is great for that because it uses reload to the weapon by itself. It's kind of like the barrier. Use that, you just have to step in and out of it. You don't have to be just crouching behind it. So Lunar Faction boots can definitely be very useful. So I recommend that you guys pick them up if Sir does bring them. Now let's move on to the Titan. I predict that Sir this week will bring for the Titans the Hallowfire Heart, the exotic chestplate. This exotic greatly improves the recharge rate of your solar abilities while your Hammer of Soul is charged. So as long as you're running Hammer and you have your super, your grenades and your melee will just recharge faster. And while that doesn't really sound amazing, in some situations, it could really be, like this week's Nightfall. In this week's Nightfall, if you have this chest plate and don't use your super, you could spam grenades so fast. And since you are the Solar Titan, you could put on the Thermite grenade and just kill everything, just melt everything with your grenades. They do so much damage, and you can pretty much throw them as you're getting them. As the animation ends, you have another one to throw. It's crazy how fast you can actually get your grenade back in this week's Nightfall. And spamming grenades with your Solar Titan might be the easiest way to complete this week's Prestige Nightfall. If you guys haven't tried it and have a Titan with this chestplate, put on the Thermite grenades and give it a try. You'll see how easy the Prestige Nightfall is this week. So I definitely recommend that you guys pick up this chestplate for whenever the Torrent modifier is on, because it makes it just so much fun just throwing grenades over and over again and just seeing you melt everything. Alright, so now moving on to the Hunters. I predict that Sir this week will win for the Hunters the Lucky Pants, the exotic boots. So yeah, this is a hand cannon specific exotic. If you like hand cannons, you may actually find this one a bit useful, since it radiates your hand cannon super quick, and you also have that better initial accuracy, so you can start a fight right with the first shot. So this exotic is very specific. It does look very good though. It looks nice. The Lucky Pants look nice. But yeah, super specific to a certain weapon class, so if you don't use hand cannons, you're not gonna really get any value out of this. So if you like using hand cannons, I recommend that you pick up the Lucky Pants if Sir does bring them, or if you just need them for your collection. Alright, so now let's move on to the weapon, and I predict Sir this week will bring the Heartlight, the exotic arrow. The Heartlight's intrinsic perk is Volatile Light. Rounds fired from this weapon have no damage fall off, over-penetrate targets, and ricochet off hard surfaces. So no matter what range you shoot this weapon from, it will always do the same damage. It also will go through targets, and if you feel like doing some trick shots, it will also ricochet off hard surfaces. So you want to shoot like an enemy around the corner, you could try to go for it, but I wouldn't really advise it. I tried it a couple of times before, a lot actually. I haven't gotten that many kills, so I recommend that you stay away from that. The Heartlight's exotic perk is Arc Core, Solar Core, and Void Core. The Heartlight is one of those weapons where you don't really need a mod to change the elemental type. You just gotta go into the menu and select whatever elemental type you want. This can be very nice for the Nightfall whenever it's Prism, since you don't really have to change weapons, you just have to change elemental types. So yeah, that's when I would think that the changing elemental types will come in handy. So you can set the elemental type to whatever you need, in whatever situation you need it. It adapts to the situation. But anyways guys, with that we're gonna be finishing up today's predictions. As always, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, dislike if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Remember to leave your predictions in the comments below for a chance to be featured in next week's episode. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.